Hi, this is Thundi from Booredatwork.com, and today I'll be doing my full review of the HP TouchPad. The HP TouchPad is HP's first webOS enabled touchpad. It runs webOS 3.0, and I'm sure you've seen our unboxing video as well as our hardware tour, and also you've also seen our Web 3.0 video. But we are going to give you a full review here and tell you what we think about the touchpad. But first, let's do a quick tour of the hardware. Again, it's a 9.7-inch touchscreen device. It does have a front-facing camera of 2 megapixels. One physical button here at the bottom here that kind of lights up, which you can actually use to turn on the device. There's a power button on the top. You do have your speakers here, and there is your volume toggle right there, if you guys can see that clearly. And of course, this is for your serial number, and you do have a 3.5mm jack there. So my experience with the touchpad, and how well it works and all that fun stuff. First of all, the touchpad feels low weighted in the hands, and it's not heavy, but it feels low weighted. Design wise, you can see there's a lot of fingerprints on this thing. It shows quite clear. You can see off the reflection. So it's one of those devices where you need to carry a clean cloth everywhere you go with it. Another thing to note with the touchpad is that the material for the back of the device it feels very slippery. So when you hold it, it feels like it's almost sliding out of your hands. And sometimes it feels like you really have to hold it really tight for you to get a firm feel for it. Now as for webOS 3.0, I like webOS 3.0. I like the way it functions, but on the touchpad, it is slow. I can honestly tell you that it feels slow, not because the operating system is slow. It feels slow. It feels like the hardware is not maximized to this, and we do know that there's no hardware acceleration for the operating system at this point. And we've heard word that even the touchpads with the 4G touchpads, 3G touchpads that are coming out for AT&T actually feel much faster. So, and we should be getting hardware acceleration from HP on this sometime soon. But webOS is well known for the cards, and you can see me scrolling through the cards here. And a cool thing I like with webOS and with the touchpad is the Just Type feature, which allows me to type anything, and it brings up either names. I can look for websites. I can even say BW1 in here, and I have BW1's email show up, or I can so stuff like that. I can basically go through and find things I want to with the Just Type feature, which is very nice. I do like that feature a lot. It's something that I think probably might be copied and put into. Also, the notification is pretty nice, where you have the notifications on top. I do have a notification for an email that just showed up right there. Also, also the multitask feature, and the fact that I can actually swipe away cards of different apps that I'm using on the go is something that's very nice. Overall, webOS 3.0 feels good. It's just that on this hardware and what HP has produced, not so much. Battery life. So how does it compare to the other tablets? I've heard 11 hours. I haven't heard 7. I've only gotten 6 hours. And this is from constant use, I don't know why. Maybe it's something with this device. I've also noticed that when I use the touchpad, it feels like it's running a little hot at the back, so actually you can feel the heat coming from the battery. So that's something to take note of. I'm not saying it's a bad device, but I'm saying what I would say with the touchpad is that HP's entry into the tablet market is very mixed. The operating system, I think, is very solid, and I think it's something to grow. They have a good number of apps out there. The apps that you need, the apps that you want, and I could find apps, or I could find at least something suitable to match what I was looking for. And the operating system itself is robust. I think the hardware is where some of the issues are, and I also think the hardware paired up with the software is where some of the issues come from. One of the things to note that it does have a front-facing camera. I can also tell you that I couldn't use the camera because there is no camera app. Number one. Number two is just used with Skype, but I was having issues with that. That of course might just be a user error. So that's something just to note, to put on the side, to say that's something with the touchpad now. Overall, what do I see with this, with the touchpad itself? Would I recommend it as something I would say to pick? I would say watch the videos, watch the Web 3.0 video, but from my feeling with this, the Wi-Fi touchpad is something that has come out as a mixed bag, and it seems like HP is trying to remedy that with the release of the 3G version, which from all indications sounds like it might fix some of the issues. Again, I would say again, webOS is I think is robust, but I think the hardware mixture is something I just didn't enjoy fully with this device. And I'm not saying it's a bad device, because if I did have good use with the touchpad itself. So that's why I look at the HP TouchPAD, and that's my review. If you guys have any questions or any comments about the touchpad and want to know some more information, let us know on the website, or also on the video and on our YouTube channel. So this is Thundi from Booredatwork saying don't forget to subscribe to all our pages on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. It's all Booredatwork. And yes, thank you, and always enjoy entertainment.